Hi, today we're going to see how we can create PDF files on automation from a Notion form. As you can see in the background, I have got a church donation giving form, wherein once a user fills in all the details in this particular form and they click on submit, the responses will come up in the responses side of the database over here. I already have added two submissions out of the particular form, and you can see two entries in this particular database. I am looking to create a PDF file for every entry that gets added into this particular form. For this, we are going to use an automation tool known as PDF Output. This will help you create PDF documents in bulk from a Notion database with the help of a Google document. So essentially in the document, we'll be creating the template file, which will be helping us to create the PDFs, and the Notion database will contain all the entries which we'll be looking to automate. You can use this tool to create anything such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations for your business, which are generating on a day-to-day basis. Click on create PDF and simply sign in, and then we will understand the remaining steps for the automation and get going. So I'm going to quickly sign in over here, and then we will see how the automation will work out. First thing to do when you log in is adding the Notion database. You already have this database available on your workspace which you're looking to add. So simply copy this title of the database from here. So let me copy the entire title that we have over here, and then we can simply click on add Notion database, and it will now ask us to add the database over in the selection screen. Click on select pages and simply enter the database title inside the search pages field, and you will be able to see the particular form appear over here. Click on this and the form gets added up, and if you closely observe, the form is available over here. So whenever you are adding any database, simply enter the database title inside the search pages, and then you will be able to select the same and add the same. Do not add the database by selecting this top level pages over here, because if you do that, the database that will be added will not appear correctly and your experience will not be smooth. So make sure you are always adding the database by entering it inside the search pages. Alongside this, if your database is connected with other databases through relation properties, so let's say the church donation form is connected with database A and database B through relation properties, I also need to add database A and database B over here inside the search pages. If I do that, then only the PDF file which will be created will have all the relation and roller properties visible over there, and it will appear complete. Otherwise, the PDF file created will not have any relation and roller properties appear over there. So make sure you are connecting all the databases, including the relation databases, so that all the properties are correctly visible. Let's click on allow access, and now I will get access to the church donation giving form, which I can use for the remaining steps of the automation. Sometimes your database may not appear correctly in the drop down. So what you can do is you can click on reload databases, and it will attempt to reload all the databases once again so that it appears correctly. It takes one or two attempts to get the databases, because sometimes it may get slower. So please have patience and just try refreshing the web page, or you can try reloading the database. It will definitely appear and you will be able to see the database come up over here. Okay, so I'm just trying to reload it once again, and let's see if the database is available, and then we will be able to proceed. So you can see the church donation form is already available. I will click on this, and if I scroll down, I will be able to see all the properties of the database appear over here, one below the other. So whatever properties you see in the database over here are already visible inside this mapping section, which we'll be using to map to the document to create a PDF. So once the church donation form is added up, it's time to add a document corresponding to the database. So if you already have any donation template available on your drive, you can click on add Google document, and you can click on existing document, and you can choose any existing document that might be available on your drive. Okay, I do not have any such document available, so I will simply click on demo document, and I will be able to add a demo sample document of the donation form, which will have all the fields automatically mapped. So you can see it created me this particular document wherein all the placeholders are already added up with all the values. So everything that you see inside double curly brackets over here are the exact same fields that we have in the database, which have automatically been added. And when the PDF will be generated, all these placeholders will be replaced with the values from the database one by one, and the PDF will be created. First name will be replaced over here in the first name section. Last name will get replaced in the last name section, and so on for all the other fields. If you want to manually map any field, let's say you want to add payment method, Click on copy over payment method and simply go to the document and put it anywhere in the document. So use Ctrl V or Command V on your keyboard, which is the keyboard shortcut, and you can simply paste the property onto the document anywhere. You can even add other properties. So let's say I want to add email. I will go to the document and paste it anywhere on the document. Okay. For me, all my mappings are already done, so I do not need to map any more further. You can obviously edit your own template the way you want it. Next is defining the PDF file name. So I want to create the PDF file with the first name of the user that we see over here. Okay. So I can simply select first name from the drop down and all the files will be generated with the naming convention of the first name column. Besides this, if you scroll to the right side of the database, you will be able to see these two additional columns, generate PDF and PDF file. If any record is marked as ready to generate, the PDF file will be created for those records and it will be stored in the PDF file column right over here. Having considered all of these things, let's click on download PDF, and now my PDF file will be downloaded onto the downloads folder, as well as it will be saved directly inside the database over here in the PDF file section. So you can see the first file is already out. Let me click on this and I will be able to see all the records with every mapping already done. So you can see all the records are correctly mapped with the values from the database. And similarly, if you open up the second file, this also has all the records correctly mapped. So we just created two documents wherein all the records have been correctly mapped with the database. But the best part of the tool is once everything works correctly, click on set up Notion automation. And now this will automate the process of PDF creation forever, which means you do not need to come to PDF output and set everything up from the beginning to create the PDF. All you need to do is whenever a user clicks on submit and a new response comes up over here, you simply need to mark the response as ready to generate and the PDF will automatically get created over here. So all you need to do is simply turn the records as ready to generate and the PDF gets created right inside the database. This eliminates the need of manually setting up anything inside PDF output dashboard, as everything happens live and is automated inside the Notion database. So I hope you take advantage of this automation and you are able to create unlimited PDFs 24/7 365 days with the help of this simple click of a Notion automation button. If you still have any questions, just use the chat bubble at the bottom of the page. Send me a message with your queries on this. I'll be happy to address them as soon as I receive it. Or else you can go to the home page and use the contact section at the bottom of the page where you will be able to send me an email with your issues on this and I'll be able to address the same and help you out with any issues which you might be having. So besides this, you also have a free demo session available which you can click and take the demo session where I'll be guiding you through entirely